Begging for love rarely begins with desperation. It begins with hope. You believe if you explain yourself better, try harder, or become softer, something will shift. You believe effort can restore what is faded. At first, it does not feel like begging. It feels like fighting for something meaningful. You convince yourself that persistence is loyalty. But there is a quiet line between devotion and self-abandonment. Love, when mutual, does not require persuasion. It does not need repeated convincing or emotional negotiation. It chooses you freely. When you start begging, something sacred begins to erode. You ask for reassurance more often. You lower your tone to avoid conflict. You silence parts of yourself to stay agreeable. Each compromise feels small. Each adjustment feels temporary. But over time, those small concessions accumulate. You begin shrinking to fit into someone else's comfort. Shrinking never secures love. It only delays departure. Because love that requires you to become smaller is not love, it is tolerance. Begging for affection changes your posture. You become hyper-aware of their mood. You wait for messages. You measure your words carefully. You stop expressing hurt fully because you fear pushing them further away. You swallow truth to maintain proximity. Proximity becomes more important than dignity. And that is the turning point. When proximity becomes more valuable than self-respect, imbalance begins. You start performing rather than being. You start proving rather than existing. Love cannot survive performance. Performance is exhausting. It turns connection into audition. An audition implies you must qualify for what should already be mutual. It implies you are being evaluated. And love that evaluates your worth is already unstable. Begging also distorts perception. You begin interpreting crumbs as commitment. A delayed response feels like progress. A brief compliment feels like restoration. You celebrate minimal effort because you fear total loss. Fear lowers standards quietly. And lowered standards reshape identity. But here is the deeper truth. When you beg for love, you communicate something powerful, not to them, but to yourself. You communicate that your value depends on their approval. That belief corrodes confidence. Confidence cannot coexist with constant pleading. Self-trust weakens. The more you beg, the more power shifts away from you. They begin deciding the emotional temperature. You become reactive instead of grounded. Reactive energy creates instability. Instability increases anxiety. Anxiety convinces you to try even harder. This cycle is not love. It is attachment mixed with fear. And fear-driven attachment always feels urgent. Real love does not create urgency through insecurity. It creates stability through reciprocity. Reciprocity means both people lean in equally. When you beg, reciprocity disappears. You are leaning while they are deciding. You are investing while they are evaluating. That imbalance slowly drains you. You begin questioning your worth. You ask yourself what is wrong with you. You forget that love should not feel like negotiation. The moment you feel compelled to beg, something inside you already knows. It knows you deserve to be chosen without persuasion. It knows affection should not require performance. Begging for love also delays clarity. You remain in limbo instead of facing truth. And limbo prolongs pain. Pain is easier to confront than humiliation. Humiliation lingers. But here is what matters most. If someone requires you to beg, they are not aligned with your depth. They may enjoy attention, control, or validation. But they are not offering partnership. Partnership does not need persuasion. It needs presence. Presence is voluntary. You cannot convince someone to value you. You cannot argue someone into affection. And you should never have to negotiate for emotional safety. Walking away from a situation where you are begging feels terrifying. It feels like surrender. It feels like loss. But it is not surrender. It is reclamation. Reclamation of dignity. Reclamation of self-worth. Reclamation of identity. When you stop begging, something shifts internally. You stand differently. You speak differently. You remember that love is not charity. It is alignment. And alignment never requires humiliation. If someone truly values you, they will meet you without prompting. They will reassure without pressure. They will choose without hesitation. The sun does not beg the sky to rise. It rises regardless. And the right person will not need convincing to stay in your light. Never beg for love. Stand in your worth, and let the ones who recognize it step forward.